universities in Mexico City. Then you went to Princeton for a master's degree in public and economic policy. So you kind of sort of straddle both worlds, and you're always going to great investment conferences and meeting the best minds. But let's start with your journey. What inspired you to lead Afore Capal and focus your career on financial security and retirement planning for Mexicans?
Well, I think part of the explanation is luck. Part of the explanation is working hard. And part of the explanation is that I was in the right place at the right moment. No? So while I was studying college in Mexico, in my second year, I went for advice with a good friend of my family who was a distinguished academic because I had been offered two jobs that week. I was studying, I was not thinking in working, but two offers came the same week, one from a professor and one from a friend's father. And after listening carefully, he didn't hesitate to tell me, go and work for the professor. No, he's not only a very smart guy, but he's leading the implementation of a project, of a reform that will have a huge difference in the Mexican economy. No? And that reform was the pension system reform. So the fact that I started my career working when the reform was the reform was implemented is part of the explanation why am I today leading one of the pension funds in Mexico. No, so I was there at the beginning. I understood why we needed that reform. I understood the logic of the reform. I understood the impact both at the macro level at the micro level of the reform if it went well, if it went in the right direction. And that's where I started. No, in the middle, I did a lot of things, mostly in government,